Dear students, in this video we will learn equivalent fractions and conversion of fractions to the simplest form. Look at the figures carefully. The figure first represents the proportion 1 by 2. The second figure represents 2 by 4 and the third figure represents 3 by 6. It is clear from the figures that the shaded portions of the figures are equal. Therefore, 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6. From the last figure, it can be observed that 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4, which can be written as 1 into 2 divided by 2 into 2 is equal to 3 by 6, which can be written as 1 into 3 divided by 2 into 3. This explains that if the numerator and the denominator of a fraction are multiplied or divided by the same number, then the value of the fraction remains the same. The fractions that depict the same portion of a whole unit are called equivalent fractions. Now find the equivalent fractions of 1 by 3 and 2 by 5. To find the equivalent fraction of a given fraction, the numerator and the denominator of the fraction must be multiplied by the same number. So, 1 by 3 is equal to 1 into 2 divided by 3 into 2. And 1 by 3 is equal to 1 into 3 divided by 3 into 3. And 1 by 3 is equal to 1 into 4 divided by 3 into 4, which is equal to 1 by 3 equals to 2 by 6 equals to 3 by 9 equals to 4 by 12. Now for 2 by 5 is equal to 2 into 2 divided by 5 into 2, and 2 by 5 is equals to 2 into 3 divided by 5 into 3, and 2 by 5 is equal to 2 into 4 divided by 5 into 4, which is equal to 2 by 5 equals to 4 by 10 equals to 6 by 15, which is equal to 8 by 20. Let's find the equivalent fractions of 4 by 8, 5 by 25 and 14 by 21. An equivalent for some fractions can also be obtained by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same number. However, this can be done only when the numerator and the denominator are divisible by the same number. So, for 4 by 8, the numerator 4 and denominator 8 can be divided by 2, which gives 2 by 4. By further dividing the numerator 2 and denominator 4 by 2, we get 1 by 2. So, 4 by 8 is equals to 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. For 5 by 25, the numerator 5 and denominator 25 can be divided by 5, which gives 1 by 25. Therefore, 5 by 25 is equal to 1 by 25. For 14 by 21, by dividing numerator 14 and denominator 21 by 7, we get 2 by 4. By further dividing numerator 2 and denominator 4 by 2, we get 1 by 2. Therefore, 14 by 28 is equals to 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. Let's learn an interesting fact. When two fractions are equivalent, the product of the numerator of the first fraction and the denominator of the second fraction is equal to the product of the numerator of the second fraction and the denominator of the first fraction. This is also termed as cross multiplication. For example, if A by B is equals to C by D, then by cross multiplication, A into D is equals to C into B. Similarly, if 2 by 4 is equals to 6 by 12, then by cross multiplication, 2 into 12 is equals to 6 into 4, which is equals to 24 is equals to 24. Now, let us discuss questions involving equivalent fractions where a missing numerator or denominator is to be found. When two fractions are equivalent and the numerator or denominator of one fraction is missing, then the missing part can be found with the help of cross multiplication. Here is the first question. 2 by 4 is equals to missing part by 8. Let's take this missing part as x. Now, by cross multiplication, we can write it as 2 into 8, which is equal to x into 4. By further solving it, 16 is equals to x into 4. Now, 16 is 4 multiplied by what? It is equal to 4 into 4. So, x is equals to 4. Let's take another question. Missing part by 6 is equals to 3 by 18. Let's take this missing part as y here. By cross multiplication, we can write it as y into 18 is equals to 3 into 6. By further solving it, y into 18 is equals to 18. Now, what multiplied by 18 gives 18? It is equals to 1 into 18. So, y is equals to 1. Let's solve more questions. Next question is, missing part by 6 is equals to 4 by 12. Let's take this missing part as x. By cross multiplication, we can write it as x into 12, which is equal to 4 into 6. By further solving it, x into 12 is equal to 24. Now, what multiplied by 12 gives 24? 2 into 12 is equals to 24. So, here x is equals to 2. Next question is, 2 by 9 is equals to missing part by 36. Let's take this missing part as a. By cross multiplication, we can write it as 2 into 36, which is equal to a into 9. By further solving it, 72 is equal to a into 9. Now, what multiplied by 9 gives 72? 72 is equals to 8 multiplied by 9. So, a is equals to 8 here. Now, let's learn what is simplest form of a fraction. If the numerator and the denominator of a fraction have 1 as their common factor, then the fraction is said to be in its simplest form. For instance, 1 by 2, 4 by 9, 8 by 15, 12 by 27. These fractions are in their simplest forms as their numerator and denominator have 1 as their common factor. Let's convert fractions to simplest forms. To convert a fraction into its simplest form, the numerator and the denominator of the fraction must be divided by their highest common factor. For instance, convert 12 by 18 and 21 by 49 to their simplest form. In the fraction 12 by 18, 6 is the highest common factor of the numerator and the denominator. So, we have to divide 12 and 18 by 6, which gives us the simplest form 2 by 3. For 21 by 49, 7 is the highest common factor. So, we have to divide the numerator and the denominator by 7, which gives the simplest form 3 by 7. Now, at the end of the module, you will be able to discuss the concept of equivalent fractions, explain how to find equivalent fractions of a given fraction, find the missing part of a fraction if two fractions are equivalent, find the simplest form of a fraction, and discuss how fractions are converted to their simplest forms. Thank you.